It's time to do a bit more in the greenhouse and in the garden. What I'm going to do, I've got some of these pots and I'm just going to transplant or transfer these few cosmos that have come through, which I planted about 3-4 weeks ago. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's about 15 or 16 there. So I'm going to transplant them, a couple into a pot, just to help bring them on a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do today in the greenhouse. And also I'm going to start to fill some of these pots with compost, ready for planting stuff into them. And I'm also going to be putting these marigolds into the garden, and I'm going to be planting them in a row alongside by where the peas will be coming up. I'm using these as a deterrent for anything that would come amongst them. So I've got 8 of those I'm going to plant out in a row. I have got some which I brought from the garden centre, which eventually I will put those into some pots or beds. Benji. The weather is awful today, considering that it's April, hence I've got this coat on again to keep warm. Now I planted these cosmos on the same day that I planted the dahlia, which was the 7th, so they're just over 2 weeks ago. 4, 8, it just looks like it's just 3, possibly 4 that have not come through, so that's not too bad really. One odd one, so I'll put it in there with the weaker ones. This compost can go in the bottom of one of these tubs. I might as well just plant one of these tubs now while I'm at it with something. I'll give those a soak in a moment. So I'll put a couple of petunias in there. I'll put one of these, the Verbena waterfall mix, and one of these salvia reds. Now these marigolds are some that I grew from seed. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of these outside now and hope for the best with them. They've rooted well, so hopefully they should be okay outside now. Now I've got 1, 2, 4 more of those clay pots to fill sometime, and then I've got 2 hanging baskets to fill, and then I've also got 4 packs of DJI like to get into the garden or into pots as quickly as I can as well, so that they'll be coming out hopefully for June, July or August. So I'll leave those pots outside to soak now for the rest of the afternoon, bring it back in the evening. I've had to water the garden again the last couple of days because it's been so dry, and the interesting thing is that it's brought the blackbirds back. They've obviously been nesting somewhere, and I guess they've got chicks because they've been getting the worms and carrying them off out to the garden. The feeders are very quiet. I am getting some goldfinch coming every day. The greenfinch is coming once in a while, or I'm seeing it once in a while, and there are a pair of blue tits that seem to be quite busy back and forth. So hopefully somewhere there are some blue tit chicks which I would think they'll bring into the garden onto the feeders as soon as they're ready to fletch. I've got other stuff that needs planting out. I've got sweet peas, morning glory which is coming through. What else have I got here? I've got some dahlia that I need to transplant, but I need some more pots for them. Some more geranium, the second lot of geranium. There's not many of those come through. Looks like about half a dozen or 7 of those at the moment. But next week hopefully it'll pick up temperature wise, especially once we get into May. And some of this is going to be for my grandson to use in his new planter, which I think has arrived today, so they'll get that ready over the next day or 2. So that's it for today. I've mown the lawn this morning at the front and the back. I don't know whether I'll do anything else this week, but this will be a start for the next vlog. So back with some more video next week. Well, it's been a beautiful day today, and I'm just going to do a little bit just to finish off this vlog, just to show a few things. There might be a few little clips of flowers and stuff like that that I'll just add on the end to finish it off. First thing I'll show is the runner beans that are doing really well. I planted those on the 14th of the 4th. These are the ones that I had from my friend Ray, and these are the other ones, and they're both doing okay. And then the tray with the odd ones left over as well, they're coming through as well. So I mentioned earlier in the vlog that I was going to transfer the dahlias, and I actually did do those, although something seems to be getting at them. Must be some slugs about somewhere, so I'll have to do something about that. And then the pots that I did, they're doing okay. I need to get on to do some more of those because I've got lots of stuff now that needs planting out before it gets too straggly or gets too late for it. Just have a look under here and see what the carrots are doing like. I lifted it up yesterday to water it all, and they seem to be doing okay. And the potatoes are coming through really well all the time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of those bags there now, and I'm going to mix some compost with this. This is soil I took out from the carrot trench. I'm going to mix some compost with it and then use it to go over the top of the potatoes. potatoes are actually coming through very quick. No sooner do I seem to cover them with compost and they're up through it again, so just have to hope that we don't get any late hard frosts that'll kill them, finish them off. I'm just going to do something now with the 2 hanging baskets that I've got and have them ready to put out as soon as I can, and then that'll be it for this vlog. So all I can say is thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe and be ready for when I get my next vlog up and running. I'll give them a good soaking outside. Some of this other stuff I'm going to put out and give a good soaking as well.